All right, something that some of the newer Anker 767s had was an issue with wanting to run some appliances, which I'm fixing to give an example of that when I try to run this small AC unit. That's just a 5,000 BTU, should run it with no problems. So we're gonna see what goes on when I do it, and then it needs a firmware update, and we're gonna give it the update and see the results. You know, I've talked to Anker about this. They said this was not a widespread problem for the earlier units, but it was out there, and that if someone had an issue to contact their support. So we're going to do the to upgrade and see if it fixes the issue. First, I'm going to show you what it's doing when I turn it on. So we got the AC power on, as you can see. We're going to turn on the window unit. If you can hear that, but the window unit is making funny noise. And then you can see the watts. It's saying 100, now it's saying 1800. I know this unit pulls, max I've seen it pull, it's always under 500 watts. So it's bouncing around everywhere as we're trying to run it. So I'm not going to run it long like this. We're going to turn it off. We're going to do the firmware update. And we're going to see what happens. So we're about to do that update, and then we'll try it again. Okay, so there is the firmware update, and we're about to go ahead and update it. Let's see what happens. So it's updating. We'll give that a minute and come back and see where we're at. As you can see, it says update on the screen, so it'll let you know that it's updating there as well as on your phone in the app. All right, so it's finished the update, and when it finished, it turned the power station off. So we're going to turn it back on and retry the air condition. Okay, we're about to turn this back on and try the air condition and see if the update made a difference. So we're going to turn the AC power back on. We're going to turn on the air condition. Sounds good. It's not making that funny noise anymore. And the wattage looks good. We got 384, and I know on a good hot day we might pull 450 watts with this air condition. So it looks like the update has worked. I'm gonna let this run for about 5 minutes, just make sure everything goes well. That was an easy fix. So if you have an earlier Anker 767, some of the first ones that came out, it may need this updating. You can just contact support if you find that you're having an issue with something. And then once they give you that update, it'll run like it should. I had no problems with this one, this unit with any other appliances I had, but for some reason it was struggling with this little air conditioner. So now it's up and running, problem fixed. Simple update through the app, and no more problems. Like I say, I'm gonna run it for about 5 minutes, make sure I don't have any more problems. But so far so good. Sounds good. Air conditioning's feeling like it's cooling like it should. So I'm gonna let this run for a little while, make double sure. So there you go. That's your update, your firmware update to fix a little bug they had right there in the beginning. Anker assured me that all their newer units that are coming out have this update, so it's not going to be an issue if you order a newer one. If you ordered an older one, you know, some of the first that came out, you may need to get this update. All right, thanks for taking time out with us. And with any of the things we show, the power stations or the solar panels or anything like that, we're going to have them on our website, and I'll have a link in the comments to our website, and you can get on there and search around and buy one of these units if you're looking for this or one of the other models that we're showing. Thank you, and thanks for taking time out with us.